Hello there. How are you today? I hope all is well and you've had a great week, great day, great evening, great of everything. Well, I'm a little off today simply because of the fact that, it wasn't a planned episode, but there's so much to talk about in the state of Rhode Island. Providence, the capital city, to say the least. There's so much going on. One of the things for which is almost a hot topic, but everything is a hot topic, is the fact of there's so much celebration going on, and rightfully so. Acknowledgments, and let's give another award to another awardee, and let's, recognize somebody, and all that foolishness, in my opinion, that is going on. When in fact, the real work, real issues are still there. The numbers of those real issues keep growing. But it appears as though it's not important enough, not more important than a ball, a gala, a award ceremony, a let's take a break. Now, while it may not be important to those who are celebrating and or working on putting on these celebration, not to say that it's not important to them, not as important, the other things. We have individuals that are suffering right now, have been and may continue to be victims of the lack of attention from individuals who are in positions to do something about. Now, what I'm talking about is the housing crisis. What I'm talking about, the 40 acres and that dead mule. What I'm talking about is the poverty pimps, the so called black elites, the takeover from another place to, come into the state of Rhode Island or the city of Providence and, claim that, you have the expertise to take us where we need to go or we should be. Kudos to those people, those real people, other than it being a job, and the salaries are enormous, but the production is really minimal. There is so much we can and should be addressing. Everybody's talking about it. But it's like that's all that's being done. Regurgitating the same issues with the same people. You have those that have titles, and for them, that paycheck and that title is enough. Unfortunately, when you're a leader, you deal with the issue at hand, you come up with solutions, and you get people, like minded people, or people who are willing to commit to do the work in your circle and start addressing and resolving the problem. Unfortunately, it appears that that is something of the past. It is becoming more of a me, give me, let me, I am, I got this award, and, let's get dressed up and, spend a few hours in the evening and, yes, let's network or let's have a conversation. Look at her, girl. Look at him. Really, come on. You are recognizing, you're uplifting, you are shining on individuals who are the problem. They are, if not the problem, they're part of the problem or the cause of the problem. And all of a sudden, the recognitions that they're getting is because they done invited you to their table and had some kibbles and bits served to you, and you felt full, and you felt you have arrived. Hmm, interesting. 40 acres and a dead mule. Arrived where? These people. some of these people, and I'm not going to say any names because we are all mature enough to know who they are. The shoe fits, put it on. As I have mentioned in previous tapes, that I'm not on here to disrespect anybody, to showboat, but to have real conversation, real adult conversation, because nobody seems to be wanting to talk about it. Maybe amongst a friend or, the moment brings it up, but not in public, not when and where it needs to happen or with whom it needs to happen, but amongst each other. Yeah, I can't, I need to keep my job. I just got this position and excuse me, the problems also affect you. I don't care that you believe that it doesn't, but it does because you're in the midst of it. You're claiming to be doing these services, providing these services, doing all these works, and there's nobody that's benefiting from it other than yourself and maybe two or three of your immediate familia, best friend, to make the numbers appear that it's there. Illusion of inclusion. Come on, we got to do better than this. We must do better than this. I hear all this stuff about, we have arrived. We're finally getting funding for this and funding for that. And that may be true, but you still don't have the capability or the individuals that have the capability to get the job done. You've gotten the fundings, you've gotten the opportunities, and yet and still you don't want to uplift individuals to be able to do the work that is expected of you to be done. It's all about the bag. And while that's okay and that's necessary, where is the results? Where is the progress? Where is what you're supposed to do? Where is it at? While you're celebrating, the powers that be are celebrating too. They're securing, you're celebrating, they're securing their future. You're celebrating your overdue bill. Come on. Now, there is no problem. I say there is absolutely no problem that you can't be recognizing your folks. There is no problem that you can't be having these galas and dressing up to the ninth. There is no problem with the networking and all the summits and all this. There is no problem with that. I think that is a great thing that is passed through that should have been happening. But that's not all that should be going on. You don't put pause on something that's been on pause for so long. You don't keep it on pause because now you got to celebrate, and then you go, once the celebration is over, you go and you sit back and you wait so that you can be fed again. Come on now. Come on. I'm a little kind of like taken back today because I was in a meeting today and it was like, wow, this is awesome. This is interesting. There were individuals at the meeting, genuine individuals that were looking for nothing. They weren't looking for an award. They weren't looking for planning their next pimping venture. They were not Negropeans. They were not nig to grows or nig to goes. They were individuals who were there. Look, this is the situation at hand. What solution can we bring to this situation? Bam, 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 bam. Nobody was looking to be the front runner. I gotta take that shot because I gotta post this and show that I'm doing this, that, and that. No. It was about addressing a situation that has been neglected for far too long, that the children, that the families, that the city, that the state, that everybody would be benefiting from, but somebody's neglected to do what needed to be done. And now it's like the cleanup team. We got to fix this. We're going to fix this. Absolutely, we are. Was no celebration. There was no awards being given out. It was about getting the job done. One of many. With individuals with integrity, courage, and loyalty. Integrity to do the right things for the right reason. Courage to call you out, to say it publicly, and to do something about it to all those who are got the power to do something about. And loyalty to the people for whom will be the beneficiaries from our actions, from our labor. The loyalty to those who deserve it and have worked and earned it but have not received it. Come on. It's really like nerve-wracking to be in a city that I love to be at, that I live, I work, I play, and it's like I'm not going out there. Not today, nothing out there. It's the same people in the same circle doing the same things for the same people again. But yet and still they want the community to trust them. We got some individuals leading a ship to reclaim what was claimed to be theirs to begin with, a slave ship. And they have it all dressed up where they have you come in and sit down and supposedly network and learn things at your expense because you have to fund this doggone thing. And then you have the other part of that where they're coming in to reclaim what Rhode Island used to be, reclaiming that slavery mentality, period. And you folks are out there celebrating like you have arrived and you have benefited, you have gained, you have accomplished something. Come on, man. Come on. Please. Like I said, I'm not against anybody celebrating, show boasting, claiming the fame. I'm not against it. I want to see the outcomes. I want to see the beneficiaries. I want to see the youth being able to be exposed to things that are not unusual. I want to see our seniors being able to not be locked up in their apartments because they have no place to go. They don't have any families that could come and look around, check up on them, or, a little travel here and there. The family structure when you have single parent household where the mom or the dad is working two and three jobs to pay these enormous rents that we have out there. Now, we got to do something about that. Do I like to celebrate? Do I like to get dressed and look cute? Absolutely. Do I like to sit around and network with some folks and enjoy the day and the evening and all that good stuff? Absolutely. But I also like to get the job done. The work is necessary. The work is there to be done. Here's Thanksgiving coming up. What is it going to be? Oh, there's going to be a whole bunch of folks out there taking pictures, giving people turkeys, giving away turkeys, and they're fixing and stuff. Listen, do you think? that giving me a turkey that I need to feed my family so that we too can celebrate this holiday, I am comfortable or I'm okay or I want you to be taking a picture that you're delivering this stuff to, telling everybody my business so that you can look good, so that you can use it and say, yeah, it's enough for you to be in a truck showing that you got donations to give to families. It should not be that you got to showboat and have a picture with the family that you're giving it to. Why is that necessary? And you know, many of the families will not say nothing because of the fear that they may not get anything. It's not that they're ungrateful, but at the end of the day, if this is what I got to do in order to get this, oh my God, dear God, I hope my people don't see this. Oh, hello, get it, give it, and be on your way. You don't have to snapshot nobody looking, bringing them down, making them feel like, oh my God. No, it's not necessary. Take the photo, which use loading up the turkeys on your truck, use packing up the boxes, and that's enough. Now, if the family want, come on in, show, take a picture of us and all that, then that's so be it. You do it. But you shouldn't subject a family or a person because you want to post it on Facebook or on your social media to make you look like you're doing something. Please. And that illusion. Show a picture, take pictures and post them. And make believe, oh yeah, I saw the picture. They were there. They were part of it. Yeah, yeah, they were the one who created that. They're the one who did that. The illusion. A picture tells 1,000 words, and sometimes the words don't even relate to what you are looking at. But you take it and you run with it and you share it. Yep, they were there. No, it just appears that they were there. Oh yeah, they were there, but they did absolutely nothing to make that particular event a success. They were just there. Come on. It's time that we did the necessary work. It is time that you all stop pimping. Stop separating yourself and calling yourself we are the black elites. Stop! Elite what? You ain't doing the work. You got these folks coming in, your allies coming in here, talking about they your allies, and they know how to do this, so you sit back because they're doing the work. Hey, honey, those gatekeepers are jacking you up. They don't give you a doggone plate of food and you done got content. Please, grow your own food. Put out your own food. Teach your folks how to get their food instead of you getting for yourself and then hiding it and claiming you ain't got nothing. And we got the yes, sir, master. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, master. We got this hat and this cane and this all this stuff for you, master. Put it on now. Scoot on you, master. Please. You ain't built the table yet. You ain't got no chairs there yet. You ain't got no brainiacs there yet. Everybody that's at the table may look like you, but ain't thinking like you. Not one bit. What am I talking about? Talk about young folks. I'm talking about those folks that think that they have arrived, but still doing nothing. It's about the bag and only the bag. It's about the illusion and the illusion of inclusion by the hands of them. You. You folks, yeah. 40 acres and a dead mule. You got this and you got that and you got this and you got that. How long is that gonna last? Who you got administrating all of that? Did you have to bring them in there so that they can keep your books right? That they have to dot your I's and cross your T's because you have no idea how to spell it? Yeah. Do I know? Yeah. You can dress the part, honey. That doesn't mean that you can produce. That doesn't mean that you're ready. But it also doesn't mean that you can't get ready. But you have to be willing to listen and learn, opposed to just trying to shine, trying to sit up there like you're a king or the queen. And I'm not going to take less than, and I can dictate, and I can. No. Mm-mm. There's a whole bunch of y'all. You ain't got a castle, you ain't got a crown. All you got is a paycheck and an illusion. And a crowd may be following behind you because, there's followers, there's leaders, not leading, there's followers, there are leaders in the state of Rhode Island. But there are also poverty pimps, self appointed elites, Negro peons, neat to grows, and neat to grows. Go on, baby. Go right on. It's a doggone shame. It's a doggone shame. Talking loud and saying nothing, but getting that bag. And who gets the short end of the stick? Our youth, our families, our communities, our city, and our state. Ours, meaning the one that look like me, the areas that look like me, the people that look like me, the children that look like me. Those are the ones who are losing at the hands of others that look like me because of those that are in control of them, leading the ship to reclaim Rhode Island right in front of your eyes, right in front of your faces, and with the help of some of yous that look like me. There's a whole lot of work to be done, and it does not include partying. That's distractions, illusion of the inclusion. These same people for decades have had the opportunity to keep you in the loop and doing what needed to be done. All of a sudden, they had a revelation. Mm, we gotta, we gotta, we gotta. And rightfully so, you should have been. Now you're doing it, okay? Next, we're gonna uplift you and elevate you and put the light on you and you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. You're doggone stale, honey. That loaf has been baked long time ago. And you just get ready to slice it? Honey, that thing is crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. They haven't changed. They've been taking care of their own. Yes, they have. And I applaud them for it. I applaud them for it. I would love to applaud my people, our people, the people for doing the same thing. Now I'm talking in parables and going around there ain't calling no names and all that, but I know you all can put it together. You can connect it. There's no questions, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I'm sure you can. And I'm sure you will. Again, I am not here trying to disrespect anybody. Lived experience is where I'm coming from. My circle is small. I just barely can fit these hips up in it. Trust and believe. Because, see, I know who I can trust when I am the one in that circle. I know. I know. When I'm amongst y'all, trust and believe. The God is up all the way around. The entire 350 degrees is all up in there, checking out because I have to. That's the type of environment that you all have chosen to create. Everybody is doing something, but nobody but that individual is benefiting. We're still in crisis, and it's getting worse. Celebrating is one thing, accomplishing is another thing. Addressing and accomplishing the things that are important to us is an entirely different thing. Who has the courage to get up and do the work? Or are you comfortable with just following, going along to get along? If that's your game, then hey, you're not willing to change, you're not looking to change, you're not interested in changing, then hey, right on, step aside. Don't take up the time of someone else who is really doing the work, the real work that is. Not showboating, not taking a picture and putting it on Facebook, or claiming the fame that they had no nickel in the quarter. Oh my gosh, that's a whole lot of folks. You know, I said that I would bring 411, 311, 211 right out to the front. I'm reserving some of the real points and names for a special reason and purpose. There's no secret. And then I would have to ask, and I would ask if you all would respectfully, as I am being respectful, show me where the lie is with whatever I bring forth, names and all. 40,000 that should have been coming from the Attorney General to the NAACP. Where's that at? No, but they're celebrating. BCYF and the Child Advocate's Office with reporting the fatalities of children and near death issues, fatalities. Where are those reporting? Driving while black, those reports. Leopold, the housing crisis issue, the housing, the developers and the affordable housing. Because affordable, that is disingenuous statement. Affordable to who? To whom? Low income housing, the homeless, the haves and the have not, the schools, our educational system, our judicial system, family court, district court, superior court, federal court. Hey, we got issues on, no, we got crisis on each one of those topics, each one of those departments, each one of those systems. We, the community of color, or I should say, when you say community of color, that encompasses all of them. But I'm going to say the black community. Why? Because every single time it is time for the black community to step forward, something comes up that pushes it back. And it's that now it's not only being pushed back, it's being pushed down. Something comes in front of it. Something is allowed to come in front of it. Slow it down or even stop it. Because it's been stopped. That's why it's 40 acres in that dead mule. The acres are being ate up, used up by these affordable housing from these rich developers and these, see some of those closing attorneys, darling, and those projects, who they are. Trust. Those are important. Those are some of the important things. Areas. Going and partying for a night and it's over and it's also important because all work and no play, honey, sure enough is tiring. But getting to business, doing the work, concern myself with, you don't like me, or I don't want to be in the same room. Look, my concern has been, and is, and will continue to be the people first, the needs first. Why? Because when I eat, you don't get full. We can all eat together. There is always enough for everybody. One representative used to say to me, my father would always have enough because if someone came to our house unexpectedly, we would add some more water to the soup to make it stretch so that we could feed that person. Wow, honey, baby, that's what you call integrity. That's what you call family. That's what you call a person that is genuinely real, honorable, sincere, loving. We all have that. We all have it. But some of you are choosing to just like, I'm taking that. I'm gonna freeze some of that. I ain't giving that away. Or putting the doggone food up in your oven so that nobody can see that you had it. Oh yeah, we had dinner already. Or in the refrigerator, or out of sight, or you keep them in one room. Don't let them go past nothing to see. You're getting that bag, and you don't think people know that you're getting that bag. You're boasting in other ways that it's quite obvious. It's not through your performance in accomplishing jack, but it is what it is. But we need to do better. We need to do better because it's past due time that we do better. We got to stop pretending that it's non existent. We got to stop pretending that it's not our problem. You got to stop pretending that nobody sees what you're doing. That is not right. You got to stop putting the blame where it doesn't belong. It's on you. Because, like I said, moving forward, I will be calling out names. People go on Facebook and, make, oh, this one did such and such. Never say the name. But it's an illusion. You're planting seed for people to assume what it may be. And then they run with it. And someone will take it, and you know how that goes. You start with a bean and you end up with rice and beans. Come on. I'm all over the place today because I needed to be all over the place today. Because what I heard, I just can't share with y'all in its entirety, but trust and believe. We got some work people up in here. We got real leaders. We got real black leaders, not leading blacks, not Negropeans, not nig to grows or nig to goes. Real black leaders. At the end of the day, like it or not, if you're strong enough, if you're genuine enough, you stand up and get the work done. Stop patting yourself on the back for work that you have not done nothing with, on, for. Stop. Stop taking those pictures of people that you are supposedly taking care of and posting it. If you're really looking to help someone, you help them. You don't go ahead and put it on social media so that folks say, wow, wow, wow. Come on, give me a break. It's really, 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 really interesting. Black people wake up. Black people show up. Let's see what you can do. Let's see if you're going to do. I would like to say I'm banking on you, but I want to be able to see it, feel it, and talk about it because it happened. Black people just don't be black. So if you're comfortable allowing these people reclaiming Rhode Island to the slavery times, slavery days, slavery mentality, go ahead, jump on that ship that they're leading. A couple of courageous individuals had enough courage to step up and identify where that captain of that ship was doing what exactly what we're talking about here today. And as soon as that started, honey, what they do? They go get one of your brown skins on it and put them at the helm of that wheel because the heat was on. But the other part of that ship is still functioning and they're using another brown sister to extract information while they're reclaiming and leading the ship. Blind. The black community is blind. They got the blinders on by choice. By choice. Convenience and choice. Well, Rhode Island, congratulations again with your award recipients. That's probably about four, five, six of them with the same people. You probably don't have enough shelves in your house or in your car to put any more or your walls. You know, it would be good to see the accomplishments that you have done or accomplished in order to benefit or gain those awards. And in fact, be able to go and do some shopping and find another outfit for the next gala that's coming up. It would be nice to know it'd be celebrating the victories for our children that still are not benefiting. The school system is still not producing. The school mess is still there. It's still a problem. So celebration of those kinds of things that victoriously our students are not proficient in reading, writing, and arithmetic. But no, that's not important. That's not important. No, they're not important. They've only been left behind for the last 5 decades. Another three, four, five, it'll be okay. Those are important things. But again, I'll have an agenda next time, and I'll be more right on the track of one, two, and three. This time I want to bring it all in there. Some manchupa, baby. Some manchupa. Have all those ingredients up in there. Some of you are going to put it together. Some of you are going to be like, what? I don't know what this thing is, what's it talking. But those who are responsible, who are part of, who are in the mix, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Be ready because I stay ready and I'm becoming. I'll be coming back and I'm bringing all of this stuff because it's for many generations to come. And if you're talking about 400 years, it's a little over 400 years now, and you still have not gotten there? How about the marijuana industry? Have you checked on that lately? It's not important as a gala. It's not important as another award event. That's important as well. Check it out, check it out, check it out. All right, y'all. I think this will be enough food for thoughts. Hope y'all are going to think, talk. I mean, you're already talking, but add some more to the conversation and we'll get back. Like I said before, I would like that dialogue. I'm not demanding it, not forcing anybody to, but your opinion does matter. Like I said before, everybody has something to offer. Everybody's not an expert, but you have something to offer. And if you're really looking to do the right thing, then that's exactly what you need to do, the right thing. And that is not hard at all. Being selfish is far harder than doing the right thing. At the end of the day, you and yours are affected as well. With that, I say, think about the judicial system, think about our educational system, think about our law enforcement, think about our students, our children, think about our seniors, think about the condition of our communities, think about the redlining that are occurring, think about the injustices, think about how easy it is to manipulate the Black community. Think about these so called allies, because they're really loaded with a whole bunch of lies. Think about these liberals that also come and they're talking about their friends, and think about these carpetbaggers because they're clueless. They're paying, they're these individual trust babies. They have nothing to do but do whatever they want to do, and that is to wreak havoc in many instances and come in here and tell you who look like me how we're supposed to live. But think about these areas. Think about our housing crisis. Think about our homeless. Think about the mental illness that's going out there. Think about all of these things that are not being addressed while you're celebrating, while you're receiving that next award or that next certificate. Think about those students that are really paying tuition to go to these colleges, and there are others out there that's going and getting it off the doggone internet. Think about these things. Think about these individuals men, women, and children and families that are coming into this state, while our own are still without, and the accommodations that have been made for these individuals, which, come on, we welcome them and we can take care of them, but we need to also take care of our own. We need to do that. We should be doing that. If we can find the resources and the means and everything, the accommodation for them, our sisters and brothers from somewhere else, then we need to be able to do the same for us that's right here in our faces every day. Stop doing these band-aid things. Think about that. Think about these real issues when you're getting dressed and putting on your eyelashes or your lipstick or your tie or your suit jacket or that hat, whatever. Think about them. Think about all these things that we should be addressing because they have not changed. They haven't gotten any better at all. It's getting cold and it's getting worse. And let's see what game plan is going to be being put forth in all those areas, all of them. The school, the court, the law enforcement, the housing, on and on and on and on. Let's see where, what, and how, and who is going to be addressing those. In the meantime, see those individuals that you're going to be driving by in the cold, walking by in the cold, and those so-called uh, allies. Let's see how they're going to feed them, clothe them, keep them warm. Let's see how they're going to keep them out of the incarceration. Let's see how they're going to provide them with mental health services. Let's see how they're going to get the child advocates real reports. Let's see DCYF. Let's see. But are you ready? Are you ready? So until next time, I'm Anastasia. And I say thank you for tuning in. Share, like, subscribe, do all of that. I appreciate it. But I'm going to come on here and I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to tell it. It'll get better. This, of course, is something all new to me. But at the end of the day, trust and believe. Call them out, call them out, call them out. Yes. 411-311-211, and you may have to call 911 by the time I get all of this out because ain't nobody gonna be exempt from here. Right now, I'm giving everybody, all of them, a little courtesy, something that they did not extend to me, and I don't care. No longer concerned with that, man. Not. But the truth will be told and continue to be told. So there you have it. Until next time, on a more organized platform, clear agenda, detailed, informed, whatever. Until next time, I bid you ciao, Bella. Ciao.